Hello friends, in today's video I'll be giving you a walkthrough on a process where we are having some files coming in and landing in an AWS S3 bucket. Got AWS Lambda which has been configured, which is listening for any new files that arrive. Now AWS Lambda runs a bit of Python code. In this case we are just adding a new column called process state, but you can write whatever logic or algorithm you need to write in whichever way you want to process the file, and then it finally copies to a target bucket, or you can call consolidated bucket or processed bucket or transform bucket, anyway. Right, okay, so let me go through my AWS S3. So this is my raw bucket. Currently there's nothing there. This is my consolidated bucket. There's nothing there. Let me go to my CloudWatch logs. All right, so if I go here in this one, I'll just upload a new file. Okay, upload succeeded. The file that I've uploaded is just the organization file, which has got information for the organization, its name, its website, number of employees, etc. Currently we do not have any process state column. Let me just close this one. Let me have a look at the consolidated date. Yep, so now if you see, just 1523, a new file has arrived. Now let me just download that file and then open it and show it to you. So if you see, this one has got now a new column process state. Okay, if I look at it, please CloudWatch logs, just refresh it. And it just shows me that it has successfully processed the log files. All right, now if I go and show you creation of bucket, so this is just a normal bucket, so you can just say create bucket, my raw bucket. I want to block public access, don't want any versioning, I'm happy with the encryption side, and you just hit create bucket. Now with regards to Lambda, you'll just go in your Lambda and just say create function. In this case, you'll just give the name of your Lambda, say my Lambda to process raw data. Ensure to select Python, all the others. Yeah, so create an execution new role with basic Lambda permissions. So this will automatically create an execution role, and then you just hit create function. Okay, once it's created, what you need to do is you basically need to add a trigger, which I've already added. So in this case, you will just say add trigger. Here you will say I want to select S3, select the bucket. I'm just giving some bucket, and then here you will select all create events. That's the key thing. And then you say I acknowledge, and then add, and then that will create. So here we are creating an trigger which is listening to an S3 bucket, and it's returning, it's listening to all object events create. So let me just show you that trigger that I've created. Edit all object create events. Okay, the other bit that you need to add after all this has been created is if you go to your IAM roles. Okay, so by default, because you said create an execution role, it will create this execution role. In this, you will just have this entry, which is AWS Lambda execution. Additionally, you will have to just give access so that it can write to the S3 bucket. Now in this case, I've just given Amazon S3 full access, but obviously in real life scenario, you will just restrict access in the resources list only to that specific bucket. Yeah, so just ensure that you have given this access as well for the AWS Lambda, so it can write to that bucket. Right. And I've uploaded the code in my GitHub repo, which is php s3-lambda-s3. I'll be giving this link in the description of my video. I've given some information about, and also I've given the permissions. The actual code is here in this, which you can just copy paste into your Lambda code. Okay. Hope this video was helpful. Please do remember to like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you and bye for now.